What is going on, everybody? We're back on it for, I guess, the last time, possibly ever in our lives. Hunter x Hunter Chapter 390. We finally made it to the end. It has been a interesting, insightful, enlightening, enjoyable ride. This is the first time I've ever experienced a manga of any kind. It was definitely enjoyable. I think though I probably still do prefer anime over manga. But getting to continue on was great. I definitely think the highlight of everything was probably the Hisoka Krolo stuff there in the early parts. Um, Seeing the prince and the build up to his ability was also nice as well. Getting to be introduced. What I really wish, was getting to see more like Beyond Netero, more Ging stuff. Clearly, we're not going to get that, follow up on Illumi and, more of the Phantom Troop type stuff, but we didn't get. It's been very, very. And, I guess you can't really doubt that because at the time he was writing this, it's like, you would expect the story to still keep going. So it's like we're focusing on all these new characters and princes that we have nothing invested in, that we really have never been interested in before, but we've been getting a lot of them, so it's kind of what our time has been invested in. I guess it's natural to want to see characters you already previously like, and plot points and things like that. So definitely some enjoyable stuff, some things I wish we would have got more of. And I mean, I guess we're gonna treat this as goodbye because who knows? Yeah, who really knows? It could come out later this year. He wraps it up, finishes it, and they green light an anime for it. All within the next 12 months. Could be 12 years from now before we hear anything. We'll see. As always, if you guys have any news or any updates on anything, leave it in YouTube comments, DM me on Twitter. If you're a Patreon member and you find out anything, talk to me in the Discord, and we will just go from there. The last, pretty much anything Hunter x Hunter that we will do on the channel, unless there's something new. Patreon members, you guys should be getting this Friday before YouTube gets it. So I think when this goes live on Patreon, this will go live the 29th at noon. I think on YouTube they're getting 389. So we're done ahead a week early. What we're going to do is, so if you're a Patreon member, I'm going to have this posted on YouTube as well. I will have the poll up for the new animes that we're going to react to, because now we're done with Avatar, we're done with Hunter x Hunter. Death Note is slowly approaching its end as well. I don't know how many Attack on Titan chapters, like I think they're splitting it in half. I don't know if it's supposed to be 8 and 8, it's supposed to be 12 and 12, but that's slowly getting to the end, of whatever the first half is going to be. So we're gonna have a lot of open slots, so we're gonna fill it with things. So this upcoming week for Patreon members, you guys will be getting the new episodes of whatever we're going to be watching. I'm probably gonna hold the polls open until Monday or so. So by the latest, next weekend we'll be on it. Yeah. For the last time, let's, make sure we're ready. Chapter 390. Also, I haven't seen your YouTube comments for 389, so if I repeat myself on some things, just know I haven't seen the comments yet. The 1 became a 10. Did someone swap it out? No, the aura I feel from this coin is the same as when I picked it up. This is third print Zhang Li's Guardian Spirit Piece ability. Oh, this is first print's boy. What does the increasing number mean? What effect does it have? Exchange it in for something? How? The obvious thing to try is, go walk up to it but it's too risky to actually try putting it in. May I see that? It's the same one as the one I picked up. I'll wait and see if it changes also. The beast drops a coin every day. I wager it's meaningless for me to hold on to them myself. He's trying to analyze. Okay, so the chapter is titled Clash. I expect to see real results once I become king and distribute them to my people. Considering the rate of production, I can't imagine it fulfilling a role as ordinary currency, but perhaps as a medal or a reward, but then it wouldn't need to be a nen ability. Yeah, if it didn't hold a purpose, there'd be no point to produce the coins. It wouldn't be a nen ability without some extraordinary power. There's nothing to do but sit and wait and see what happens. He has no idea. Like, what's crazy is he the first? No, because the twins saw their tunnel. I was trying to think, is he the first prince that actually sees production from it? Like he can see the coins. Have we seen any other prince see like what their beast have been producing? I mean, not all of them produce tangible things, but like he's acknowledging it and trying to, wrap his head around what it is. I have a feeling it could come to affect every single citizen, but it seems insufficient for now. It's insignificant for now. And it doesn't seem remotely useful in this succession battle. Yeah. It reflects my personality to a sickening degree, how I worry more about what happens after I take the throne, long before I get there. I bet my spirit beast will exhibit maximum utility after I've become king. But to put it another way, I could be an ironclad king as long as I survive. Fine, then I will win the throne on my own. A true king makes full use of both the light and the dark side of society. The succession battle is where I prove my command of the underworld. We're going out. Alright. And I'm curious as this chapter goes, did he know like he was going out on a hiatus? Like when this was coming out regularly? Was it like, hey guys, I'm gonna be slowing down after this, or did he make this chapter like especially detailed and deep, or it was just like out of the blue? Holy shit, there's guards and soldiers everywhere. Where to today? The Yu boss's room. Allow me to escort you, sir. Third Prince Zhang Li has arrived at boss owner's room. Long time no see. How are you feeling? My doctor bugs me about my diet. I'll live the life that I want. The succession battle has started, and 3 of my siblings are already dead. I see. My brother was the one who survived his battle. You gotta do it now. Huh? Guardian spirit beasts are the key to this battle. Do you know anything? No idea. Second-rate nobodies are never told nothing. What about superpowers called Nen? Never heard of it. Oh, God. But some of the youngins use weird powers. I'll ask around. They say all things come to those who wait. My brother used that strategy to survive. I'll look up what happened back then. How long will it take? It might take some time. There's conflict below deck with lots of casualties. Wait, is he... Oh, so he's the brother of the current king. They have very strong physical similarities. They say, I'll look up and see what happened back then. It might take some time. There's conflict below deck with lots of casualties. Alright, just be patient. I'm counting on you, father. Oh, shit. So that's his dad. Wait, hold on. I'm counting on you, father. That can't be right because he needs to be directly descendant from the king. What? What did I just miss? Did he yell that out to him? How does... What? I don't know. Fuck it. We're moving on. This is more serious than we thought. The new Hylie boss is quite crazy. It's a massacre. Wow, bodies are really dropping on the lower levels. Yes, sending her people everywhere to kill. I don't understand. Several of ours and many have been killed. We should crush Hylie first. Haley. The spiders weren't the problem. They're helping us. Are you sure they're not making stuff up to get to the hideout? No changes. Keep searching for Hisoka as planned. We need to control the spiders. Yes, sir. So you're positive he wasn't in Tier 4? We went over it with a fine-tooth comb. Then give the spiders permission to search Tier 4, because they want to find him first. Go look for Hisoka upstairs. Are you sure it's fine? While you search for Hisoka on Tier 3, kill Moreno, the highlight boss. Lynch. Who the hell are these people? We've seen... Oh, yeah. They're part of the group. It's been so long since we've caught up with what's been going down on the lower decks. Reboot the manhunt. Yes, sir. Tier 3. We have more targets. Ouch, I'll need more units of blood. Is he sitting there by a bag of blood? He is. He's connected to it. Let the feud begin. Crush. Highly. We're going up. A fight? Good luck. Tier 3 has calmed down, but Highly is on a rampage. Do something about it, and soon. Who do they think they're asking? The soldier's motivation is proportional to the tier. We're starting at one end to flush him out. Yeah, thankfully there's not as much traffic as on tier 4. Where should I do it? It's my own ability, but I'm looking forward to it. And use here. Go tell the boss. Okay, dang. I hate that this is how the last chapter seems how it's going to shape out. Like, we're going back to this stuff here, which is probably the group we got introduced to last, so we have like the least amount of kind of connection and info. Well, if you count the damn Suicide Squad from last chapter. But yeah, we'll see. Hey man, mind if I ask some questions? Sure thing. But that guy behind you seems to have some beef with you. Oh, he walks around with the blood bag. Wait, what the fuck? Did the dude that just got like, you know, like, come on, let's go, he's got the blood bag, he just got his throat slit. Oh, shit. And then this dude, oh, and then this is the dude they walked up on to ask a question, right? He just damn Shawn Michaels to her in the gut. Oh god, all hell's breaking loose. He's down, throat slit. You sure you can afford to pick up girls? Your friends will die. Worry about yourself. Shouldn't you go back? Just take me to your boss, then I'll spare your life. Too bad, Mr. Mafia. The soldiers can turn a blind eye to a fight in the food court for 5 minutes tops. If you hurt us civilians in broad daylight, they'll have to arrest you, even if they're in bed with the Mafia. You should run, Mr. Underboss. Power to the people. They didn't list themselves on the Mafia member list, so this killing spree is for the sake of fighting alone. It has nothing to do with turf or money. Your boss breaks too many rules. Tell her bring it on. So they're literally like, are his people okay? Or are they dead? Like, that's it. It is a damn massacre out here. So you're Jayu, right? You answer my questions. Shouldn't you help your friend? Oh god. What did old vampire bloodbag boy do? His blood, he's like able to control it? Interesting. Huh. Got his ass. Thanks, it takes a lot of nerve to cut myself. Oh, that's what he was talking about, his ability. You know, he's like, where should I do it? I'm kind of anxious even though it's my own ability. So that's why he keeps the blood bag on him, because I guess he uses his blood as part of his nen, and he's still human at the end of the day. He can't just lose blood and not replace it. Remember, ability, it's a bloody small world. Bloody Mary manipulates his blood at will. The Ivy line is both practical and a limitation. Practical and a limitation. So, wait. His blood at will. The line is practical limitation. I mean, the Ivy bag is there to replace the blood that he loses to use his ability. But then it says there's also a limitation because once the bag runs out, he can't use that ability until he gets a new bag, because maybe that's part of a condition he has. He has to replace the exact amount he loses. I don't know. And that's what he was talking about with his ability, right? He was anxious as shit. Where should I do it? It's my own ability, but I'm not looking forward to it. Cutting himself is hard. So, but then also, like, what does that do for him? It's like, he just got his throat slit. The average person would probably die. So is he like, can he not die? In the conventional ways of like, I mean, like, someone just literally walked up to him and slit his throat. Someone walked up to him and slits his gut, and he's just leaking. Someone slits his wrist. Like, is he okay at all times? Does it really even matter? Because I'm sure none of you know as well, because it looks like we've only got a couple panels left, so unless we get some deep dive stuff on this dude here, nobody probably knows what's really. You guys are highly. How many of you are there total? Oh, everybody's just turning up, and now he got his ass. We've got 23 people. What the? A voice came from my. Oh, she can forcefully make people confess things. How many with abilities? Tell me what they are. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She really can. So maybe that's part of her ability. She can forcefully make people confess if she, what, physically touches them, physically places her net on them. I can't even read this. Killing people increases your level and abilities. Activation upon reaching level 21. The boss gave us. Hold on. Ah, there we go. The boss gave us abilities, but there are conditions for activation. I don't know how many. As he's getting dotted up. So weak, you don't got an end. Hey, get up. I can't ask questions if you're unconscious, man. Ability. Mindfulness, body and soul. Hitting the target after asking a question makes the target's inner voice respond, which is not audible to others. Ah, so only the two can hear it. The one that it's being spoken from and her. Interesting. It's over. We're going back. What? We just got started. They're civilians, huh? Not according to his body. On paper they are. They bypass the Justice Bureau. And so I guess Mafia members can't kill regular civilians or they're going to have the Royal Military on their ass. The military can be flexible, but this is going to get complicated. Excessive force, but that was in self-defense. I'll let you go, but stay out of tier 3. Yeah, damn. You'll be arrested if we see your faces again. Alright, sorry about that. For your troubles, gives him some money. Don't worry, we won't make you use these. I promise we won't be back. Well, clearly he's got to have some kind of ability in this, in his exit strategy, right? Are we really going? We just wait for Hylie to come down to tier 4 or make up proof of their pledge and submit the member list for them. Yeah, right. We can bend the rules too. This war is a win-win for us. We get tips from 3 gangs just for standing here. Oh shit. Well, he clearly did something because their guns just turned to wow. Oh, it shot. Well, let's. This is convenient. What's the ability, huh? Oops. So much for that promise. Let's go. Conjure. Oh, before we read that, I wanted to see what the other two were. Did it say what they were? Is she enhancer? She's an emitter. Okay, so she's what is she? What is it that she's emitting? Because she's not emitting the questions out of them. Is she emitting her net? I don't know. What's dude's got to be a specialist with the blood, right? Or he's a manipulator and he manipulates his own blood. But there's got to be something deeper than just manipulating the blood that keeps him from dying upon doing that. All right, let's see what our dude's ability is here. That's really it? Wow. Of course, the last chapter was the shortest one. Oh, wow, and they hit you with the bullshit at the end. Uh, all creatures great and small. Biohazard. Transforms a weapon or machinery he touches into an animal he controls that retains the original functionality. And I guess he can pick the animal? So whatever he touches, he can turn into an animal, and it controls the original functionality of the machinery that it was. So he turned the barrels of the guns into snakes, and the snakes retain the original functionality of what they were transformed from, which is the guns. So the guns blast these dudes' heads off. And that's where it ends. Did that seem super short, or is that just me? Hunter x Hunter will go on hiatus starting next week. How long has it been on hiatus for? Let's do a quick Google. That was really it. How long has Hunter x Hunter been on hiatus? Hunter x Hunter will have been on hiatus for 81 consecutive issues, breaking the previous records of 80 issues. It's now officially the longest. Oh, this just came out this year. When did it stop? Uh, oh, that doesn't look good. Can I just get some plain text here, guys? When was the last chapter? Okay. When was Hunter chapter 390 released? 2018. 19. We're going on 3 years. And wasn't that already like up to 390? Wasn't there already like on, off, stop, starts? That's crazy. These were some interesting abilities. These would make great for animated for sure. Uh, so they're dead. But it's just like there's so many groups, so many groups. I totally forgotten about this group too because we hadn't touched it in a long time. So we got all this mafia mass killing going on. What were they like? They were like half princes, step princes, illegitimate children of the king or something like that. Um, Going on this mass, level up killing spree. Every kill gets them closer to, leveling up. So he does touch the guns, and then the guns turn. Those two are interesting abilities for sure. Kind of put you in the line of fire though, and then it's kind of like, what can you do if you don't have? I'm just thinking of like if someone squares up with you one on one, they don't have a gun, there's no machinery around. What else can you do for me? His is more kind of like let me walk around and fuck shit up. Like in this instance on this ship, there's probably so much machinery and things he could just touch and like walk away from, and then just have them go crazy. Um, Again, how long does it take for the objects to initiate retaking the functionality of the original thing that they were? Who knows? The blood ability is probably the most interesting thing of this entire chapter on what the limitations are. It says the blood bag is practical because he needs to replace all the blood he loses. And a limitation, which makes me think once the blood bag runs out, if he were to use his ability, he would not have blood to replace. So, like any other human, you can only lose so much until you die. So it's like if he doesn't have the bag and he wants to use his ability, you better not use too much or that's it. But I am curious about like how the open wound thing is okay, because just because someone slits my neck, just because you have a blood bag on standby, doesn't mean I'm going to survive, you know? Um, so I don't know what this like pre-death, post-mortem thing that keeps him. I don't know. So we got introduced to them, and that's pretty much it. We didn't get a single character besides the third prince. No Phantom Troop. No Hisoka. I mean, we haven't had Hisoka. No Kurapika and that gang. No Zodiac. We haven't caught up with the Zodiacs in forever. That's pretty much it. I mean, they're going down there they got to stop this because clearly Zone 4, Tier 4 has turned into an absolute massacre. But I guess that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, I feel like we got cheated. And yeah, what's up with this father thing here? Who's the father of who? Because his father should be the current king. And if he's talking about, oh, my brother just won it, he can't be your father. You're going to be his father. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he refers to him as more of a father than his real father was? I don't know. Do you guys know? Probably not, because if we haven't, I feel like if I'm asking these things, no one knows any more information than what I just read through, We didn't get anything on T-Dog and his follow, like his ability and what he's going through. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Again, the highs of the Corolla versus Hisoka stuff was great. Getting introduced to Beyond Netero and seeing Ging and Paris to interact again was cool. Diving into the Spirit Beast and learning their abilities was nice as well. Seeing the ones that knew Nen and the ones that didn't know Nen. The suspense of trying to get Oito to navigate some of the Nen things that Kurapika put on her with the Silver Dolphin when she had no ways of learning Nen was pretty good as well. The T-Dog stuff and Theta, the back and forth with his ability, because that was built up before I even started. People were like, oh, this ability, you're going to really want to see this. That was great. All the Mafia stuff and the lower level stuff was kind of whatever. We did get good Phantom Troop development. Would have liked to seen them more. Um, Never caught up with the Lumi. We never caught up with the two girls. Well, now one girl, one Spirit Beast replaced, just to see their interactions and how I mean, there's a lot. I mean, the story is not even remotely close to ending at all. Because we've got to, we still got to get to the Dark Continent while all the succession stuff is going on. What the hell is on the Dark Continent? Who turns into what because of it? What do they come back with? What abilities have been unlocked? And XYZ, who becomes king? And then it's like, I wonder when everything comes back around full circle, would Gon and Killua be somehow ushered back into the story? Um, in some form or capacity? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But I guess that's it. I mean, I know it was pretty short. Usually the videos have been over 30 minutes, but I mean, there's not much more to go over. I feel like the deeper questions I ask, I know about as much as anybody will know as far as story. I could dive deeper into like, oh, well, who's this person's name, or what does their spirit beast do, and what's their ability, blah, blah, blah. But that stuff I could just Google at this point. I feel like I'm not going to get spoiled on anything at this point. Have we gotten introduced to every single Prince's spirit beast and what it does? No, we haven't. We didn't even see what Benjamin's does. We didn't even get confirmation on T-Dog's. If, his ability is part mixed in with the... Not his spirit beast. Oh, that's true. The one he was conjuring, that beast, So we did find out about his beast. Benjamin's we didn't find out about. Camille? Did we find out about her? It's been so long. I don't know. I'll dive into it because nothing should be spoiler at this point. Because who knows? Who really knows? I'm gonna be waiting like you guys. If the chapters do return while I'm still, interested in doing reactions in anime and manga, I'll definitely get on it. So definitely within the next year or two for sure. I couldn't tell you where I'm gonna be with YouTube 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now. But hey, if it's within this year or the next, I promise that I'll be on it. We will go from there. Again, Patreon members, I should have a poll up on YouTube when you guys see this. So go ahead and vote the top two we will be taking, we'll be starting. One of them will be more Patreon exclusive, the other will be fully on YouTube. And yeah, YouTube, hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. You guys really wanted me to get on it. We completed it. Our entire Hunter x Hunter journey is complete. It's been a ride. Until next time. That's all I can say. Until next time. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. 10,000 subscribers, as always.